In the previous video, we introduced the model-based PID. Today, we will teach you how to implement the model-based PID on an Arduino. This is your control theory teaching assistant. First, open the example code main03 and modify the encoder and L298N settings according to the previous configuration. If necessary, you could adjust the motor voltage limit to limit the maximum output voltage. This helps prevent the motor from spinning too fast and causing the Arduino to get stuck. Next, take a look at the following settings. Encoder bandwidth. This refers to the bandwidth of the low-pass filter used to calculate the speed, with a default value of 100 radians per second. Typically, this value is set to be at least 5 times greater than the control bandwidth. Desired position signal. The default signal is a square wave with an amplitude of pi, means half a rotation, and the direction change every 2 seconds. Now, the crucial part. Model parameters. These values should be modified with the parameters obtained from the previous system identification process. The B value is 24.49, and the A value is 2.572. P and PI controller. Desired bandwidth. The default value is 20 radians per second, which corresponds to a convergence time of 0.2 seconds. After making these adjustments, you can run the program and observe whether the motor's actual response matches your expectations or not. If the motor experiences severe vibrations, try reducing the bandwidth. If you find that the motor's convergence speed is too slow or its ability to resist external forces is insufficient, you can increase the control bandwidth and the encoder's low-pass filter bandwidth. That's the end of today's video. If you have any questions or if there's anything unclear in the tutorial, I'll be happy to record additional videos to explain further. See you next time.